On this channel, I want to show how most of the people can get to financial freedom and have a great quality of life. With the right actions and the right mindset, luck has nothing to do in this. So first off, I'm not rich. I got a day job and I work 9 to 4 like most of the people. And I don't have anything special. I was not born into money. I grew up in a mid-class family and I'm still in mid-class. I'm not selling the get rich quick stuff, but I want to show you on this channel how I've changed my lifestyle and how I've changed my mindset with money. I'm not doing any glitch here. I'm just budgeting my money, saving, investing, and I've never had this quality of life that I have right now, because I now have less stress in my life. And by doing this, I see that I will be able to sustain my financial needs really quick, and that is because they are very low. And I can see that someday I will be able to achieve my goal with money, and this goal is to be able to live off every project that I have. So it might be some real estate projects, it might be some startup projects, it might be some investing projects, or this is a project right now that I have and I want to live off these. So that's why I want to build wealth and I want to stack money right now. That is my goal. The strategy is to work on my net worth by saving, by managing and investing my money, instead of trying some gambling strategy to win the big bucks. What I do is a sure way to financial freedom that doesn't rely on any luck. One of the concepts that changed my life was that the money can work for you. When I learned this, I already knew that someday I would want this to be my reality, and I would want that the way that I make money in life is by committing my money in projects that I like and getting returns over this project. So there is many reasons why I started with real estate, and the first one is the leverage effect. The thing is, when you start, you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a lot of resources. You have to be really efficient with those resources. All right, let's make things simple here, and let's say that you buy 100 grand of stocks, and over the next year you make a 5% returns over the stocks that you bought. You would make 5 grand for 100 grand that you've put out of your pockets. But when you buy real estate, let's say you buy an asset of 100 grand, you would borrow 80 grand or up to 95 grand, and you would put 20 grand or 5 grand to buy this asset. And let's say that this asset now gains 5% in appreciation over the next year. Then you would have made 5 grand, but for 20 or 5 grand that you've put out of your pocket. And maybe you bought this asset at 100 grand, but deep down you know that it's probably more worth like 130 or 140. Then you've just made a gain in capital of 30 or 40 grand in one transaction. Or maybe you just know that you could fix it up with 30 grand and get a value of resale of 175. But in real estate, this is a really good way to build capital really fast. Now, obviously, this was a really simple simulation because you would have to add some expense over the real estate asset that you bought, like interest over the money that you borrowed and some closing costs for the transactions. And there are also a lot of tax advantage that comes with real estate that can be done with the use of corporations or not, or expenses. But that makes, again, some reasons why it's a growing wealth champion. Subscribe to my channel and I will show you how I use my resources and my knowledge to live a life with less financial stress. And I will show you some good habits for health and motivation, and how I aim to get the best that I can out of life. I really hope that this didn't sound like those ads that I see all the time that will teach you how to make a tons of cash if you just give them 45 seconds and join their live free webinar.
48-minute training.
See you inside the training.
Because I'm kind of grossed by these. Seriously, we must put an end to this. Alright guys, so that's it for this one. I'm out and I see you in the next one. And the next one is just right there. Alright, now I'm out.